Hello everyone, and welcome to the spooky season Humble Choice. First up, we have the follow-up to Remnant from the Ashes, which is a third-person shooter Souls-like where we have to stop some kind of plant that's taking over the planet. It reminds me of a number of games. Thematically, it seems to be like Last of Us, but with some elements that are reminiscent of Dark Souls or even Gears of War. It's fun, and I'll most likely have a play on the PC and probably try it out on the Steam Deck too. I really don't understand this game. You start with the tease of combat, and then you have to go through a ton of cutscenes and dialogue before you're at it again. I suspect I'm not the target audience for this, but I found it terrible. The combat is essentially a bunch of button mashes with instructions at the bottom of the screen where they're not particularly helpful. It's already uninstalled and it's not for me. I hated everything about it except the music. The visuals, by the way, look like a pre-Dreamcast game. The way you exit when it pops up even looks like it's from Windows 95. You could tell me this game is remastered from 1999 and I'd believe you. Now this is visually really cool. But is it just a climber? I suspect it is. It's quite enjoyable climbing up, and hopefully when I get some time I'll play it and see where it leads. Now this is really fun. It's nice to see games showcasing what the Godot engine is really capable of. I started using it myself and I'm having a great time making stuff with it. Who knows, maybe I'll release a couple of games and then you can all tell me how much they suck. In Domekeeper you mine for materials for upgrades between increasingly difficult waves of monsters. This is by far my favourite game so far and I've already played a number of runs through it. Each run unlocks new power-ups and game modes and adds to the enjoyment and replayability. The 20 to 30 minute game sessions are just about right for dipping in and out. All in all, game of the month for me, absolutely love it. One of the things I hate is when you have a map layout that you can move freely in, but then suddenly you bump into something and boom, you have a combat round for some reason. This seems even worse because the times combat happens makes no sense. Sometimes you see people enter a room and it enters a combat round, but at least one time I walked into a vending machine or other inanimate object, pressed a button and combat started, for no real reason. I didn't necessarily hate the turn-based combat itself, though it does have a learning curve. It's just how you go from quick gameplay to slow gameplay. It's not for me. This is a cute voxel-esque train station builder. You could even say it looks a little bit Minecrafty to a degree. In each level you put down little stations to link buildings to their resources in the cheapest route possible. It feels fairly chilled and I'm enjoying playing it, so I'll probably play it a few more levels when I can. In Remnant Records you enter haunted houses to do your best Ghostbusters act. Like games like Phasmophobia, it can use your microphone to hear you. It's kind of spooky and it could be fun to play with 3 other players if I can find 3 people with this game this month. McPixel is a hard one to explain. There are so many different genres going on here, it's like they threw everything at the wall after first applying a thick layer of glue. You have a number of mini-games to beat the 100 levels and save the day. Apparently it's a parody of the old MacGyver TV series. It's batshit mental, and it's great. That's it, there's some good stuff this month. For me the clear winner is Domekeeper. Let me know in the comments which game seems best for you. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.